video on how to survive Contender League games if you want to get the chance. So here, just looking for a drop where there's a few people, but not too many people, and we can get some decent loot. So we choose the castle. You can see starting this game on 2,615 points. We are in Div 6. And this video will help you get that extra bit to get to champs, because you can play like this in Div 7. And starting off, you just want a good drop. In this scenario, we're going for castles. So maybe you get a kill or two, but in this case, no one landed there. We'll just skip ahead until we get to there. Right, you can see here we're just looking back to see if anyone will be landing with us, to try and get a good drop, which it looks like no one's landing with us. So we did get some visual sound effects of people gliding, but he went to swim. We land here, very good drop. It's good enough to get the whole place to ourselves. We've got no looting or anything, so we always go for this first chest here. It's always there, blocking that off just to make sure no one's landing here. Get a submachine. Now let's speed up the looting part. Alright, so we have looted everything, and we are on the way to rotate to zone. Now, in this case, the zone is about bony, or zone, edge of zone is a bony burb. So we're just looking in at sweaty with our sniper to see if anyone's there, so we can just pick out the perfect rotate. So if no one's there, or no one's visible, you can go through into a car. Go through sweaty in a car. In this case, only one person was in sweaty. We didn't manage to see him with the sniper, but we did see builds. So we probably overlooked with the sniper a bit here. You can have a few looks with the sniper, but just don't continuously look, which is what we were doing here, which isn't the best, but still. Starting to get that hype back now. So we've made 20 hype this game. We need 30 to get over that bus fare. See, people are getting eliminated left, right, and centre. So people that landed there have been killed, so best thing now is just farm up a few mats. So now you're kind of in that mid game where you've looted up and you rotate first zone. So early game is from, this is kind of the crossover between early and mid game. So early game is from when first zone closes, and mid game is from first zone to fourth zone, and end game's fourth zone to 9th zone. So zone 1 is closing, so we're still in that early game stage. Just looting up to see if we can get any more heals. We got pretty good loadout, one that we can get a few kills with. And we struggled to head at that ramp there, but see now, our best bet was to rotate, but we didn't do. So this video is also saying the mistakes of this game that I played. Still looking into sweaty. We are just over peaking at this point. But we're getting them mats. We've got 300, 300, 100 mats. And here, yeah, we left zone very late, so we have to take a bit of damage. And then we run up the hill because there is a full drive here. Get into it. And then I hit the wrong button. So I just checked fuel there. But you should always take a truck over those sedans. So not a big deal that we rotated late, but still you could just get storm held, which isn't good, and you normally die. So I'm through sweaty. Yeah, visual sound effects tell us that someone's here. See the footsteps now? No. You'll see the footsteps. Yep, see the footsteps now. So we knew someone was here. But best thing to do is just power on through because someone was coming. And they took a snipe at us and a few AR shots, but didn't manage to hit us, which was good. And then I didn't want to go into Boney because it's kind of mid-game. And if you can survive mid-game, you're doing well. So I just pull up at this house here, ready to pop a med. So we get the low fuel warning there. And I think, let's storm hog this guy. So I do get the sniper instead of the med kit, which is a big mistake. You should always choose heals. And you see him in a truck coming there. So I didn't see him, and I saw him there. So I took a snipe, but he placed a wall. And then I try and shoot him. I didn't get a tag. And at this point, this isn't worth fighting. We get hit with the AR heavily, and we just managed to pop the launch, to get off the launch. So you want to avoid those mid-game fights, as we learned the hard way there. And I saw kids building at the bridge, so I just thought I have to box up here. I did see the slurp truck, but it was too close to those other kids. So what I do is I box up, pop some heals, and we're in zone. So now we're in the mid-game. So we pop some heals. And then got to pop the med. So now we have to start rotating. You see a kid here. So we just edit out the side and then managed to get the high ground. He places a wall there, very lucky. And we miss our shot. We hit him for 26, and at this point I was thinking the worst, but you always got to stay positive during these fights. Which is what we did. So you can see we're very low here, and he starts healing, which isn't a good thing. He actually got sniped during that, so we were able just to finish it off, and get a few heals. It was very risky of us for not healing, but it paid off. We got the kill only because he got sniped while he was building up. So saw that and then just went for the kill. And I accidentally pick up the med kit instead of the sniper, which when I saw that kid I realised wasn't a good thing, so I went back to grab the sniper, which was risky. We're very lucky that this person knew that the zone was coming and it was best off if we didn't fight. So he left us alone, closing the edits to make sure no one can see us. We get back the sniper and go to zone. So at this point I can still see him swimming. So I think, let's take a shot, but it just misses. And then take a few AR shots to see if I can get a few tags, but that didn't happen. Then he takes a sniper shot, which luckily it missed. So at this point it's very risky. And zone's moving in, so I just have to go. That's what I focus on. So you're always going to be aware of your surroundings. And I see him again walking. I think, this is an easy snipe. But I woofed it. You can see, just missed his toes. You know, it's all good. Wait to see what happens. You can see him, he went into risky. Yeah, that's risky reels. And we just focus on getting to zones. So we're lucky it's a slow moving zone and he avoided us. So we probably could have realised that he wasn't a good player and gone for him, which we didn't do. But also, if we did die, that could have ruined our game. So it was very smart by both of us just to let him be. you got to play a certain way if you want to get these mid-game fights. We weren't playing that way. So you can see that we don't have the best or the most amount of brick in the world, and if this was trios there'll be a lot more people left, but at the moment there's only 14 people left. So we're very close to risking. We know he's got a sniper, so we're just trying to not, so you don't break the rock, just to keep your cover. And then just have a little look with the build fight, see if you can get a few peeks, but that didn't happen. And I could tell someone had been around here. And there was a tree broken in around here, because you see that wood there? There was 21 wood, so you knew someone was there. That hill's normally a good spot to box up, so, and normally lots of people there because it overlooks everywhere, but we didn't go there. Just changing to wood, thinking boxing up, but then the next zone reveals, so we just go next zone. You can see some more builds in the distance. We actually get sniped at, and we could see that we wolf that snipe as well, hitting 46 and then cracking. So we realised that this kid wasn't the best, and we're lucky he missed his sniper shot. And then I almost missed the build. I go down. I made a mistake there. I should have stayed on height, but I got a little too confident. At this point I know he's in the bush. You can see he's not the best player in the world, so I see how I block him off there. And then there he is. Hit him 32 headshot. And then we try and miss, and then he just don't know what he's doing in that cow, and then we spray and get the kill. So we weren't looking for that mid-game fight, but good to get it. And he actually gave us some good loot. So there's an AK that we turn into a burst because we have nuts and bolts. And then there's a gold sniper which will replace our purple sniper, and then a blue tack that will replace our green tack. So you see there how we got that mid-game refresh. That's very good. See, we're going into battle with only 3 minis. But, you know, it's all good. And 12 people left, and at this point we're just looking for zone. Not looking for too many more fights until zone closes up a bit. See a build fight to the southeast. But you don't want to go for them, because you can make so many more points in endgame. It's so much easier to kill in endgame. I've got good mats. We're about to get to max now. That was a good refresh that we got. Got some upgrades in our loot. Let's see here, looking with that sniper. Would have been good to hit it, but it just missed. You can take shots like that when you know no one's around. There's only 11 people left. And here, this is a good spot, looking over and seeing where everyone is. We box up, and now at this point, just really, all you can do is look for snipes and beams. Some people choose just to stay in their box and lay low. But I knew that everyone was fighting each other, so it would have been good to get a few snipes. Now, I noticed that there's a launch pad there. So we're going to use that to rotate to next zone. You see 7 people left, so this has been a 100-point game. So we make a big mistake here, which you'll see in a minute, which doesn't end well. So now we're in the late game. I don't see too many kids, but you don't want to overpeak, and there's zone. So I edit out. I only take 5 tick, and then I remember there's a launch pad there, because next zone revealed itself. Now, the mistake was I chose to take a lot of damage by going for that launch pad instead of just running to zone. Now, if it was a bit closer to the edge of zone, that would have been smart, because you wouldn't risk walking into those people. As you can see, we took 40 damage from Storm there, and just making sure that's in zone. We walk up, we get sniped at, and we made the mistake of not building. So then we get hit with the sniper, we box up, get hit with the sniper, and then we look to see where he is. He's over there. So at this point I really need a heal. I edit out the top just to try and get some height to make, and I can't pop a mini here, but then I made a mistake of not popping my wall. Thank you for watching. I didn't put a wall, which got us eliminated. Thank you for watching.